to start with some yarn or string, whatever you prefer. The next thing you'll want is just to go out and find some sticks. You want to find some that are kind of straight and make sure that they're dried out. They haven't been soggy. You can kind of feel them. You don't want that to happen, in other words. But, you know, this is my first run, so we'll give those a go. And finally, you'll just want a pair of scissors so we can cut the yarn. What I think I'm gonna do with this one is I'm going to do the white, cream, whatever. Alternate the white and the green up until the middle, and then I'm gonna do it all green in the middle, and then I'm gonna start alternating until the end again. I think it'll look nice. I'm gonna go ahead and mix the yarns. So you don't really have to do an exact measurement of this. I just kind of do it as long as I want. This one I kind of want to make shorter though, honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the yarn and do some of this action. Line it up. Take your scissors and boom. Then line it up. And then what you're going to want to do is take this and essentially just, I don't know if you can see, but grab this and pull it through. So you're kind of gonna want to loop. So imagine that this is the stick, your finger is the stick, and you're just already tightening it there, as you can see. So I like to do it like that, so I know it's already ready and done. And then, my friends, you take it on this here stick and plop it right on. Boom. It's not a problem. You can always move it around if you don't like where you placed it and pull it tighter later. The only thing is about making it tighter, and I did this with one I made earlier. If you pull too tight and your stick is too wet, it'll snap. So just make sure that you got yourself a nice firm stick, you know, one that's not gonna snap. And then also, I don't really like when they have these little, I don't know what to call them other than nubs. I don't know. I don't want to say branches because this is a branch, but you know, branchception, when they have these little nubs on here, because it kind of gets in the way. As you can see, like once you get here, it'll be, you'll have to loop around it. One of them I got to, I don't know if you can see, but one of them I was able to kind of knock off. But if you like gently pull, sometimes you can get them off. But again, you might break the stick. If you do, it's not a big deal, but I mean, I just hot glue gun mine. Problem solved with hot glue gun. Anyway, so you're just gonna wanna keep doing that over and over again until, you know, you have the pattern that you like. What I do recommend is that when you're doing the string is to keep it all on the same side. I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically when you're looping it, keep the loop on consistent. So as you can see, like on this side, the loops look like this, but if I were to flip it over, there, you can see the knots on the other side. So, I mean, I like it consistent. Again, it's your project. If you don't want it consistent, do what you like. Oh, this is great focusing action also. I love how it's focusing so well. Thanks a lot, camera, you piece of crap. Anyway, sorry about that, my camera died, but here's some progress that I made. So as you can see, I alternated 5 strings each way. So I did the cream, the green, the cream, the green, blah, 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 tongue twister, etc., etc. And then I just did cream, green, you know, single strands all the way to here. And honestly, I just used my like hands to measure it. So I was like, okay, here we go, there's that, and here's the end of the stick, so there's that. So now I'm gonna start doing the this part again where I just do thick, or 4 strings, 5 strings, whatever, I just set at a time instead of single strings. Alright, so now I am done, as you can see. I'm just going to go through and tighten them very gently again because the last one that I tightened too rough was snapped in half. Next we're going to do the hanging piece. Okay, so here's the finished product. Well, not finished product, but the stringed up product. And as you can see, the ends are kind of frilly and uneven and just not what I really want. Kind of like this piece that I did yesterday, just like the chevron at the bottom. Cut it per your liking. Just straight up take the scissors and boom. So here is my little chevron. Go ahead and add the hanging part of this so I don't have to keep holding it up like an idiot. So next you're essentially just gonna cut a string the length that you like or want it to hang and just tie that around the ends. And you can always cut the excess off, so don't worry about it. And then do the same thing on the other side. And you can hang it now, but what I want to go ahead and do is, let's see, I want to hang it, or have it hang about this high. So what I'm going to do is just one of those knots. So basically, let me see, what I did was just hold the 2, bring it around, and then pull it through, just like you're making a knot. And I'm kind of trying to make it even so your piece hangs evenly. And then I have this, it's basically a bracelet I found at the thrift store that I just kind of like scrunched together. Then you're just going to take the string, move it through, and over again, and clean it. I know that was kind of a weird knot, but anyway, you can get it on there pretty much. There we go. Now you have this, and you can either cut this part off or choose to leave it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut mine. Boom. Problem solved. Check it out. Now it's hanging there. All right, so let's hang this thing up and check it out. There we go. So looks pretty good once it's hung up on your wall. The lighting in here is a little bit shisty, so sorry about that. But yeah, I really do enjoy it. Thanks for watching.